there's that, and like what humans get a vote, and just what is what do humans value, and what is the difference between what we say we value and our revealed preferences. Which, I mean, if you were a super intelligent AI that could look at humanity now, I think you could be forgiven for concluding that what we value is driving ourselves crazy with Twitter and living perpetually on the brink of nuclear war, and just watching hot girls in yoga pants on TikTok again and again and again. It's like,
and you're saying that is not
this is all revealed preference, and it's what is an AI to make of that, right? And what should it optimize? Like, so part of this is also Stuart's observation that one of the insidious things about like the YouTube algorithm is it's not that it just caters to our preferences. It actually begins to change us in ways so as to make us more predictable. Like, it finds ways to make us a better reporter of our preferences, and to trim our preferences down so that it can further train to that signal. So the main concern is that most of the people in the field seem not to be taking intelligence seriously. Like, as they design more and more intelligent machines, and as they profess to want to design true AGI, they're not spending the time that Stuart is spending trying to figure out how to do this safely. Above all, they're just assuming that these problems are going to solve themselves as we make that final stride into the end zone. Or they're saying very, Pollyannish things like, an AI would never form a motive to harm human. Like, why would it ever form a motive to be malicious toward humanity, right? Unless we put that motive in there, right? And that's not the concern. The concern is that in the presence of vast disparities in competence, and certainly in a condition where the machines are improving themselves, they're improving their own code, they could be developing instrumental goals that are antithetical to our well-being without any intent to harm us, right? It's analogous to what we do to every other species on Earth. I mean, you and I don't consciously form the intention to harm insects on a daily basis, but there are many things we could intend to do that would, in fact, harm insects because, you decide to repave your driveway or whatever you're doing. You're just not taking the interests of insects into account because they're so far beneath you in terms of your cognitive horizons. And so that the real challenge here is that if you believe that intelligence, scales up on a continuum toward heights that we can only dimly imagine, and I think there's every reason to believe that. There's no reason to believe that we're near the summit of intelligence. And you can define maybe there's some forms of intelligence for which this is not true, but for many relevant forms, like the top 100 things we care about cognitively, I think there's every reason to believe that many of those things, most of those things, are a lot like chess or Go, where once the machines get better than we are, they're going to stay better than we are. Although I don't know if you caught the recent thing with Go, where this actually came out of Stuart's lab. Yeah.